Wow, what a storm yesterday. 40-mile-per-hour winds, pea-sized hail, and torrential rain. No damage to the main garden. One of our hot princess maiden roses did tip over in a pot. A good reminder to plant those in the ground or pot them up a bigger size because they become quite top heavy as they grow. The growth in the garden is looking outstanding with the rain. Keep in mind our first flush of blooms was in early May. You can see the growth on the right for Marlin's Day, on the left crystalline. So we've already had our first flush of blooms in May. After that, mid to late May, we put down some fertilizer. That combined with heavy rain has produced this. You can see Hot Princess, one of the taller roses on the right, Veterans Honor on the left, new basil breaks, good growth, a lack of disease, consistent spraying, fertilization at the right time, and rainfall. Those three things are producing some outstanding growth in the garden. Here's Mr. Caleb. I need to clean it up, especially since it produced a queen for me over the weekend. A beautiful bloom on Marilyn Monroe. Typically, your blooms are going to be not as good into the peak heat of the summer, but you can get some outstanding growth if you keep them watered, fertilized, and sprayed. Nothing shows it better than this Clear Elise. Check out this growth. All these new canes from the pruning we did back in May, and also still some nice blooms. So again, a lot of people put down fertilizer in the early spring for that first flush of roses. That's important, but your next most important time is after that first flush of blooms. This will keep them growing well into the summer. Louise Estes is recovering quite nicely. We've got some beautiful blooms on it, also some basil breaks. Keep in mind, this rose has some terrible canker in the wintertime. Some of our tallest, best roses are always in this back garden. Alina, Yolandargan, and also Mr. Lincoln. Those are excellent roses for growing in your garden. That fence, for reference, is 6 feet high. They are doing quite nicely. If there's two roses I like to get people started with, it would be Alina and Mr. Lincoln. And this is Alina, and you can see why. Just as wide as it is tall, and look at all those buds that are about to bloom for the second time in the garden. Excellent rose, great growing rose. It does have some disease resistance. Alina, Elina. Older rose, it's yellow, and it's gorgeous. The other one, Mr. Lincoln, the blooms may not last as long as others, but the fragrance will knock you away. And check out that growth. With our pruning in May, our deadheading, now we have another cycle of blooms. So I'm very happy with the garden, especially after a storm. Sometimes you can lose some promising canes, but that was not the case. After this video, I got to get at it. I know you see all those old blooms. I got to do some deadheading, but I just wanted to show you how we're looking here June 8th in the garden. Thanks for watching.